Something I think is very suspicious in this case, and apparently the judge, I don't know if they've brought this up. If they did, I missed it, but I've been consuming, like many people, like currently 110,000 people watching this trial go on. I think we would know. But apparently, Jump Kick Man, right? The guy that was so prominently featured, just happened after the trial ended, just happened to be identified. What a coincidence, huh? Since we didn't know his identity, we couldn't put him on the stand. And guess what? This may shock you. He's got a criminal, garbage, human past. What a coincidence. Oh, and there's also some sort of rumor going around that he had asked for immunity in the case. And if that's true, then the state knew who he was and didn't tell anybody and lied again because they knew it would be bad for the case. Yet another star citizen just doing their best to disarm an active person, like the other guy who spends time with kids and the other guy who raised his hands to his grandmother, and this guy, which we're going to go through, just another stunning A1 citizen who was just trying to do the right thing. Bet he doesn't wear sheath underwear. You should, though. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Sheath Underwear. Now, I've been talking about them for quite some time now, but listen, Sheath makes the most comfortable pair of boxer briefs I've ever worn. Their fabric is made of moisture wicking technology. It's super soft and super comfortable. One of the most unique parts of Sheath is that they have a kind of the dual pouch, the Joey pouch, where it keeps the man parts separate. It's just really comfortable. Try out one pair. I guarantee you'll absolutely love them. I was skeptical at first too, because it felt like I was wearing the same boxers forever and ever. But fortunately, Sheath came along, sent me some pairs to try out, and I've never been more cool and comfortable. They have brand new materials like bamboo and mesh. If you head on over to sheathunderwear.com and use promo code quartering20, you can save big today. A huge shout out for everyone supporting the sponsors. They're taking a risk, allowing me to put them in videos that are perhaps spicier. So I appreciate that. Jump Kick Man, the man who, jump kicked Kyle, identified as a aggressive career criminal. What? What a coincidence. Who could have foreseen this? The mysterious Jump Kick Man talked about during the trial, the man who was labeled as the one who stomped on Kyle's head when he fell to the ground, has been identified as a Kenosha man with an extensive criminal history spanning decades. I'm sure he was just out there trying to be somebody, just trying to help. You can see as this day goes on, I'm getting more and more angry. Jump Kick Man was given that name during the second incident on August 25th, 2020, that led to everything happening. During that moment, Jump Kick Man allegedly ran up and stomped on the then 17-year-old's head. Kyle fired twice at him but missed. It was after those that Huber reportedly hit Kyle in the head with his skateboard. Didn't miss that time. When Kyle looked away for a second, the other guy pulled out his little hand pew-pew. By the way, bigger caliber than Kyle's. Now, the Dan O'Donnell Show has revealed that Jump Kick Man is a 40-year-old black male from Kenosha. His name has been withheld as he's not been criminally charged in connection with the case. Well, why? He's right on tape doing it. Why wouldn't he be charged? Oh, would that mean the prosecution would then have to admit that they knew who he was? Sources indicate that he contacted prosecutors and offered to testify, but in exchange for requested immunity from the ongoing DUI case and domestic case, which he was charged in June. They knew who he was. They refused to name him because I believe the defense clearly would have put him on the stand. Yet another garbage individual that we're all worshiping. Not us, but at the time, the man was reportedly out on probation following another domestic situation. He originally faced a sentence of 9 months, but accepted a plea deal less than 2 months before August 25th. The plea gave him 12 months probation instead of time in the clink. He reportedly violated that deal during the year, obviously, and was sentenced to 7 months. The man has a criminal record that dates back decades, including felonies, GTAs, possession, identity theft, and escaping custody. Wow, what a A1 class citizen. He was just trying to stop Kyle, one jump kick at a time. And look, there are bad people all over the place, and I couldn't care less about this individual. What I care about is that I believe the prosecution knew all about him and didn't do anything. Him only suddenly revealing himself coincidentally after the trial. He likely should have, according to O'Donnell, at this point, Jump Kick Man had been sentenced to probation in 3 different cases and violated the terms of probation every single time. Still, a judge last June sentenced him to probation yet again. And yet again, he violated the terms earlier this year. He likely should have been in jail, though, and was not only because he received yet another break from the Kenosha County criminal justice system. In a very real sense, this break may have indirectly led to the passing to Anthony Huber and Gage. It's possible, right? Him getting in there, stirring the pot, gave other people temporary big junk syndrome. It's not clear if 88 Thomas Binger and his boss, DA Mike Gravely, first learned about his claims. What the source said, clearly it would be a much bigger issue if the prosecution knew his identity for longer, because the defense might have wanted to call or cross-examine him or track him down and vet the story. Wisconsin Right Now wrote that Gravely and Binger had asked them for a comment, and neither wrote back that he had asked them for comments. Of course they didn't write back, because they're crooked, in my opinion. Our source added additional details, saying that authorities were unable to do effective facial recognition analysis to prove definitively that Freeland was Jump Kick Man, because the videos and photos didn't show enough of his face because he was masked. Who would have seen that coming? Maurice Freeland was on the streets that night of Kyle's protecting himself, less than 2 months after getting a plea deal and probation in a domestic case. Binger referred to the man who attacked Kyle as people trying to stop an active event. Jump Kick Man, who delivered a flying kick to Kyle's head after he fell down, real hero, a move sought in some of the most searing imagery of the case, supposedly remained unidentified until the end of the trial. The jury instructions, which charged Kyle with endangering his life, refer to him as unknown man. But if he came and asked for immunity, didn't we know who he was? Wouldn't it have been exceedingly important to find out who this person was? So we have a dude who is a garbage individual. Pretty clearly. Based on their actions, they are a garbage individual. Just like the other people that were involved in this. Okay, and these people are being worshipped. These people are why the city burned. Absolutely disgusting. And I'm very suspicious about why this clown wasn't identified sooner. It seems awfully suspicious to me. Make sure you click that red subscribe button down below, and I'll talk to you again real soon.